Okay, we've got 3 different posts to look at here, and we've got the road ahead, although Mole Pills is referring to this road to dead. It's kind of strange. Other people are saying that this is the most disappointing road ahead they've ever read. I have some thoughts about it. We'll go into it. Some things might be interesting to some people, but we will see. We also have some information about the 4th anniversary rewards, which look amazing. And then we got confirmation on ARC Trooper, General Grievous ships, and Kiata Mundi coming in the next month. First, let's talk about the road ahead. Hello, Holotable Heroes! Another installment of Road Ahead. We posted earlier this week about New Light Side territory battles. It seems delayed, but in the post, we'd like to discuss some exciting changes we have planned for future content in Galaxy of Heroes. New trilogy content, and this is to be expected. I've got my tickets already. Episode 9's coming. While the light side Geonosis territory battles completes this current chapter of Galaxy of Heroes, you'll be delighted from all the imaginative Clone Wars squads you've built. I got to say, teams with Wat Tambor and the different combinations of the Separatist teams, very interesting. I do like that. And there's also been a lot of good teams with the Clone Troopers as well. But now we are transitioning to new trilogy, and like all of you, we're incredibly excited to see the final trailer for Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. I'm pretty excited. We're looking forward to have some old friends. General Hux, not a fan. I really liked the way the Empire was in the original trilogy. They were very stoic, military, planned, calculated, cold, hard, and General Hux just seems angry and silly. Don't like his personality. And some of the new friends, the Sith Trooper. It looks like the helmet is like a First Order Trooper, but it's going to be red. And I got to see, for me, any kind of Stormtrooper of any kind being added to the game is always a good thing like that. Kick off our foray in the culmination of the Skywalker saga. While we can't release specifics about some of the other upcoming characters and ship, we can tell you that this phase of content will take us well into spring. And my guess is that they are under strict NDA from Lucas. They don't want any spoilers from the movie. So probably all the good stuff from episode 9 will be coming late. Because they won't risk spoilers. But I think everybody knows about Hux and the red Sith Trooper coming. 4th anniversary. This November, Galaxy of Heroes turns 4 years old. That's a big deal. I've been playing the game pretty much every day for 4 years. Big thank you celebration for our incredible community to commit a long-term commitment to our game, including double drops, crystal promotion, and a generous thank you package. We'll see you on November 23rd as we prepare for anniversary celebration. Let's look at that, because this is actually a pretty cool thing. Now, I don't care about titles and portraits. I mean, I have the default. I guess some people are really into that, right? But look at these rewards. In addition to the double drops and all that good stuff, we get a full Zeta, 20 ability mirror. We get some Omegas. I wish that was higher. We get some credits, but look at all these gear. My goodness. 3 Kobanis, 3 stun cuffs, stun guns, signal data, incomplete signal data, carbonite circuit board, bronze wire, chromium transistor. Look at this. Negotiator shards, Skywalker shards, Malik shards, woo, Chirotech. This is a very generous giveaway. And of course, they have the 3 Clone Wars Chewbacca shards. And this is a throwback to way back, probably 3.5 years, maybe 4 years ago, where there was a bug in game that gave away 3 Clone Wars Chewbacca shards as compensation. And the community went berserk on Reddit. And now it's been just kind of a running joke, to like a reminder that remember that one time when we only gave you 3 Chewie shards as compensation? And I can't even remember what it was about, but now it's just turned into a joke. Now, this is also very interesting. I've never seen a pack like this before. I don't think I'm going to need it because I've got mostly every character needed, but this only applies to chromiums. But I think this is a good catch-up mechanic where if you buy a chromium pack, the pack is going to guarantee 330, so you'll be able to go all the way to 7 stars of a single character, and it's only for Chromium Pack characters. And there's some great Chromium Pack characters in there. I mean, Nihilus is one of them, right? And you can buy one of them. Back to the road ahead. The plan so far. Over the last year, our focus has been reshaping the game step by step to enable an expansion of Elder Game content. I don't know what that means. To me, the focus of this year has been about 2 things. Epic confrontation characters. We're talking about General Anakin Skywalker and Malik. And 2, progression, relics, Gear 13, Gear 12, Gear 12 and a half, mods, 6-dot mods. All the game has been about is character progression and epic confrontation. And if they consider that content, that's fine. Epic confrontation is legitimate content, but the focus, without a doubt, in my opinion, has been progression and basically devaluating our entire rosters unless we spend lots and lots and lots of money, specifically relics. And I guarantee you that purple 6-dot mods are coming soon because they have to push the envelope and milk the whales. That's what's happening. Grand Arena Championships is not this year. That was more than a year ago. So you can't say the last year. Maybe, it's about a year ago this time, but really Grand Arena Championships, that was a long time ago, dude, like a year ago. First step in this progress, but got to give credit to where credit's due. Grand Arena is my favorite game mode. I think it's what's salvaging and saving the game right now. It's the best thing going on for Galaxy of Heroes. I love it. We wanted a place where players could take their entire collection, yes, based on all the Star Wars synergy, yes, and gameplay metas that have been developed over the years. And it's complicated, and I enjoy playing it, and I learn something new every time, and I make a mistake in every single Grand Arena, and I get help from the community, and I feel like I get better and better. It's an amazing platform. I love it. And continue to have them to be relevant and fun to play with. But the game itself is very different from the state when we started 4 years ago. And the rest of this post gets weird to me, and I have two takes on it. New players starting out now will not have the same experience of our elders players did when they first started. So we knew we needed to take a look at the early game, make sure that a new player had a clear path to reach the most exciting content, which starts from level 85. And people sometimes ask me, should I start playing Galaxy of Heroes? I have other YouTubers ask me, should I start playing Galaxy of Heroes? And that is a really, really, really hard question to answer. And the answer is mostly no, probably not. Or if you're going to do it, you have to approach it like this. Like you just have to not care. I think this will give me a reason to say, yes, there's a way to catch up. This is kind of good. But I really think this whole solution, which we're going to read here, is really targeting me in getting an alt account. And just having me play 2 games, starting a new character and using my old character. I really think that is the path because I don't see them going and advertising Galaxy of Heroes and promoting the game and bringing new players to the game. I'd be highly surprised if they're doing that. I really see this as a way of me being able to confidently say, yes, please start playing Galaxy of Heroes, referral to my friends, and 2, as an incentive for me to create an alt account and just to whale harder. Let's read it. We wanted to find a way in helping them become functional members of a guild. Functional meaning they can acquire legendary journey characters in a dedicated way and a concern shared by elder players. Improving the early game experience required iteration over time. We really have a good idea how to tackle it and what that represents. So if it talks about being in the same guild as you, I mean, you could have your alt account being in the same guild. It looks like they want to create some sort of path where there's an incentive for me to have an alt account. I just see this as alt accounts and a way of getting more money out of people. The journey guide. One of the most challenging aspects of Galaxy Heroes for new players into the game is what it takes to get the most out of content and iconic characters. New players face a dense web of interconnected content must be navigated in order to be able to participate in legendaries. And you know what? It's funny. It is really complicated. And sometimes some people ask me a question about something that I did 2 years ago. And I was like, dude, I did that 2 years ago. I don't know the answer to that question. Like you asked me a very specific question. I know I made a video about it. I know there's an answer out there. But off the top of my head, I don't remember that at all. That happened more than 2 years ago. With most events not on a visible cadence, it'd be difficult to know what to work and when. And I got to say that Warrior actually has a really good pillar system, and I highly recommend anybody checking it out, which helps a lot of people with this, and it comes highly recommended for me. We want to help clarify this for our players, and cool, they're going to do something in-game. To help new players navigate this deep and exciting part of the game, we were working on a new feature called the Journey Guide. The new feature will provide clarity and structure on how a player, both new and old, can progress through content-rich, intricate game. Celebrates the most aspirational characters and ships in Galaxy of Heroes, highlighting the powers in which place within the game while helping players understand how to make progress towards unlocking them. Now, as a player, this doesn't really matter to me, but if the whole point of this is for me to create an alt account and have a clear path of completing all these events and replaying the game, this makes sense. And I really think that's the point of this, because I honestly don't think that they're actively trying to market this game to brand new players through advertising. I haven't seen a Galaxy of Heroes ad in a long time. The download numbers are quite low compared to new games, and I don't see them advertising. But it'd be very interesting if they did. I want to say it'd be very interesting if they did. Along with this new feature, we're excited to announce that all legendary, journey, and epic confrontation characters will eventually move into the journey guide. Sometime after the initial release, we believe that opening up our best events and character content will now ease the process for veterans who are working towards their next legendary characters extend and helping hand to new players begin to meaningful progress in our game using the journey guide. I think this is fantastic. Over the next week, we're releasing specific around the details of the journey guide as we head towards its release in December. Hyperdrive Bundle. Wow. You basically can buy your way into level 85. It's just that simple. That's what this bundle is saying. And basically, you'll be able to accelerate your progress to go right to level 85, which just kind of blows my mind. And I think that's a good thing, but I honestly think this is about creating alt accounts. I really do. I think this is about creating alt accounts and nothing else. Why create new content when you could just play the game again? I'm serious. I think that's what's happening here. We're going to be talking a lot about the Journeys Guide and the Hyperdrive Bundle over the next few weeks. We want to help you understand. We're thinking about it and creating some opportunities for dialogue. Have our normal developer Q&A plan during this time, where we'll have a chance to hear some feedback from you about the two features. Also get some surveys in the pipe so that we can get your feedback on what we've planned. Our hope is for a productive back and forth, we can hear your concerns and address them. I'll leave you with the following thought. The Journey Guide and the Hyperdrive are the beginning of our next phase of the game. After the release, we'll be tuning of these two experiences. Will be in a great position to develop even more modes, features, and characters for our community of old and new players to experience. Cool. I like that. As we head into our 5th year, we're excited to continue navigating this adventure with you, our incredible community of players. More than anything, we want to thank you for your continued passion for the game. So, guess what time it is? It's time for the giveaway. I really hope you like this video today, because if you did, you are in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account an 8-star baby Groot. This is not a scam. All right, guys. Thanks for watching and keep on gaming.